Yes, lads, what is going on? And welcome to the Apex Fitness Run and Vest product review. Apex Fitness did send me out this vest to use and do a review on, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. First of all, what we're going to do is run through all the different features, talk about them all individually in depth, and then there's obviously going to be clips and videos of me using the vest. Unfortunately, there won't be any videos of me running in the vest just because the time I'm getting all the clips ready and recording all the clips for this review, I am injured. So yeah, that it is not possible really for me to be doing clips of me running in this vest, but you'll get the feel for the vest and all the different features in this video with me talking about it, and also with the clips of me just wearing it. So without further ado, roll the intro. Yes, lads, what is going on?
My name is Amy O'Donoghue.
People call me Dr. Josh.
My name's Lewis O'Loughlin.
My name is Isolde O'Donnell.
I'm Charlie O'Donovan.
I'm Abdullah Joe.
I'm Scott Fagan.
I'm Mark Conrad.
My name's Cormac Dalton.
I'm Paul Byrne.
I'm Michael Morgan.
More than a runner.
The Irish Hammer.
My name's Brennan.
I'm Brian Fay.
It's Dash Bar.
I am a triathlete.
Craig Engels, Cheryl Nolan, Sean Donoghue, John Rankin.
We got 10th at the World Championships in 2019 in Doha.
I'm doing great, just happy to be on the podcast.
I'm a Man United fan.
Let's get into this episode of the podcast. So, as I mentioned, I'm gonna run through all the different features, just like this phone pocket, this zip, these holes on the back for more, breathability, the Apex Fitness logo, which I'm not 100% sure if it's just a logo, if it is meant to be a reflective kind of design, which allows people to use it while, being out on runs late at night or really, really early in the morning. I will actually take a picture of it with the flash and put it up on the screen here to show if it is either reflective or if it's just a logo design. And obviously the adjustable straps that you use to either tighten or loosen the vest depending on, the size of person you are, or if you're either taking it on or off. The first thing I'm going to start with here is the phone pocket, as it is the main feature for this vest, because you wouldn't just wear this vest if it didn't have the phone pocket. It doesn't supply help with posture. It doesn't supply help with really anything else except with holding your phone. I'm really, really happy I got in touch with Apex Fitness and they decided to send me out this vest, because previously what I had to do was I was actually never able to wear split shorts on my run. I'd always have to wear half tights, which have the little zippy pocket in the back, which my phone wouldn't fit in the entire way. So this is coming in clutch. And if we jump straight into the pocket here for your phone, you can see it is a good size. It will fit any phone, whether you have a small, maybe iPhone 4 or a huge iPhone 11, it will fit it. You can see on the front it does have the Apex Fitness logo, which is it's shiny, it's a bit glittery, and then you can see these three little cutouts here, one here, and there. That is for if you need to plug anything into your phone while running, whether it is a wireless charger or power supply, power bricks that you might have, I don't know, in your pocket while you're running and you need to charge your phone, whether it's earphones that you have to plug in here, if you're like me, still a wired earbud user, or you have another grommet there to plug in whatever, or obviously depending on where the headphone jack is located along the bottom of your phone, you have all the space in the world down there to plug it in. It has this Velcro pocket here that if I pull up, you get the little slot to actually put your phone in, and it does button up the top here. You can close it and open it, and then it reveals this section here. This is the important section. This is the cool section this phone pocket provides. So what it is it has this kind of plasticky cover, which you obviously put your phone in through the Velcro from it up here. Once your phone is in here, the good thing about this, and the thing that really did affect me when I had to use my phone, and when I had to hold my phone in the back pocket of my half tights while running, was anytime, what the podcast that I was listening to or the music that I was listening to randomly stopped, or, something happened. If I had to maybe answer a phone call, or, I just needed to go onto my phone for some reason, I'd have to zip it out of my pocket, use it, and then try and force it back into the little pocket. But what this plasticky material on the front here, what that provides is touchscreen ability to your phone, which is inside here. So that is really, really helpful. And yeah, it's one of my favorite features of this entire running vest. So when you've done everything that you need to do on your phone, stick it in and close it up here really easy with the buttons. So that is the first feature and my favorite feature. Obviously the phone pocket on the Apex Fitness running vest. Moving on, we are going to now talk about the zippy pocket, which is in the left shoulder. So you can see here, really nice zip and a really nice little space here. It's not too bulky. You can fit your essentials that you will need while on a run. Obviously, this big main front pocket provides space for your phone. So what else you might need on a run in this day and age is keys, money, or probably your mask. Yeah, so it's a really good space. It can fit any of them three things. If there's any other kind of items you can think that you might need to bring on a run, leave them down in the comment section below, because I'm pretty sure that this pocket will be able to hold them. I will have a clip of me kind of putting the bare essentials that you will need on a run into this pocket. I'll put a clip of me doing that just to prove that you can fit the bare essentials in here. As I said, it's really easy to access. It's a nice zip, not stiff or not too loose where it will kind of start falling down when you're running. I have watched other running vest reviews from different companies that obviously I won't name, but I have seen reviews where people have had the issue of while running the zip would fall down, and yeah, things would fall out or would just be annoying to have to deal with. So this, no issue like that on this vest. It's about 3 inches in length, and you open it as wide as you can here. You have what's about maybe another 2 to 3 inches in width as well. So really nice space. As I mentioned, for kind of your bare essentials. I really couldn't think of anything else you might need to put in here. Mask, money, keys, maybe even like if you're a wireless earbud user, and maybe your AirPod case or whatnot. But yeah, it's a really handy pocket. I have needed to use it so far. I had to go in and get a few things in his shop, so I did need money and a mask, and it fit in here perfectly. Another issue I have heard people, complaining about when it comes to these zippy pockets on a running vest is the bulk coming out of the back and digging into your upper chest or into your shoulder, and kind of the same with the bulk coming out the front, kind of being a bit irritating and uncomfortable, especially if you have something like keys in this pocket dig into your chest. And you'd kind of need to see this for yourself, but this is a really cushiony and padded material. It's not thick where it's too thick where it's heavy, but it's not too thin where bulk will start protruding through. Obviously, if you fill this thing to the max and you have keys purposely poking out, it is going to get bulky. But if you have, as I keep mentioning, the bare essentials that you need while out on a run, this is kind of a really nicely padded material that is also comfortable when it's around your shoulder. That reduces the size of the bulk that will stick out due to the thickness, and B, if there is any bulk sticking out, which I personally have not had to deal with yet, so I can't comment on how the pain would be, but I feel just from touching this padding here that it would not be too bad whatsoever, if any pain or if any bulk at all, due to the thickness of the material. So that is the little corner pocket. Moving on now to the right corner, which I did forget to mention in the preview of this running vest, you do have another little pocket which is a bit less visible than the zippy one, as obviously this has the zip running all the way down along the side. You do actually have this little Velcro pocket. You can see the little Velcro patch there that runs all the way down the right side of your of the running vest. So really easy, just open this up. You have nice space in here. As you can see, it is about, I'd say is about the same size, maybe a tad bit smaller than the zippy pocket on the left shoulder, but it is a nice little seamless pocket that as well you can put your bare essentials in. And maybe if you find it a bit easier opening the Velcro compared to opening a zip, you can do so. Put your essentials in here. So I actually didn't even notice this pocket until now, and I did forget to mention it in the preview, but it is a really nice pocket. And yeah, having 2 pockets as well on a running vest, where I'd suppose maybe the Velcros are try and reduce as much weight, not having a full size zip and a full size zipper. on the other side as well is probably their thought process behind not having two zips but having a zip and Velcro. I'm not too sure, but it is a nice little touch having two zips on each pocket. You know, I don't know who will be filling these pockets while being out on a run, but if you do need to carry a few things, maybe as well, I forgot, you know, some really long distance athletes like triathletes or ultra runners might need to carry gels as well as maybe mask or money or keys. So with these two pockets now, you can definitely do so. So that is a really, really cool feature, having two pockets on each shoulder. Moving on to another feature which you can find all around this vest, except for where there's kind of this velvety material for each of the pockets. Everywhere else on this running vest, you will find these holes. It's only a little feature, and it is a feature you would expect from a running vest. But it's just these little holes on the back here. You'll also find them. This little pocket for your phone actually comes out to A, reduce weight, and B, so they can actually fit in more of these ventilation holes, which is obviously again, you would expect it from a running vest, but it obviously is a really, really nice touch. And the amount of them they have here, not only again does it cut down weight, but it also does help with breathability. I have worn this on all of my runs since I got it. Obviously I've been out of action for a while now, but you know, it does get quite sweaty. And you know, having these breathability holes does definitely reduce the amount of sweat that does build up on your back, and as well cuts down on weight. I will get back to the kind of sweatiness now when we move on from all the different features. But yeah, again, going back, them little breathability holes in this vest are a really not a really nice touch. As I mentioned, you would expect it from a running vest, but it is good to see, as I have also seen. I have done my research on a couple other running vests before I made this review, and I have seen vests without them, so again, it is a really nice touch. Moving on really quickly to the second last main feature on this running vest is this kind of logo at the back. I'm not too sure as of recording this if it is a feature or if it's just a logo. As I mentioned, I would have put up a picture of it, but as you can see, it is a nice little stitched logo on the back. Moving on to the last feature of this running vest, it is this elasticated waistband that obviously it can be tightened or loosened really easily. You even see on some hats, and I have seen on other running vests where it isn't as easy as just, you know, pulling this plastic piece here down to tighten or back up to loosen. I've seen it where you have to kind of take the band out and then tighten it and then pull it and thread it back through this plastic bit. So that is kind of a worry I had when receiving this Apex Fitness band. I thought it would have been a bit of a struggle to tighten it and loosen it, as because, you know, when you're on a run, maybe you've put a bit too tight or you put a bit too loose before you headed out the door, and you don't have to take it off and tighten it, as I keep mentioning I have seen on previous running vests. So on this band, it is elasticated, which as well is a really nice feature, as you know, in the start of the run your chest mightn't be expanding as much, it being a nice easy effort at the start, but then near the end of either if it's a session or if it is a long run, your chest might be expanding a little bit more, taking in deeper breaths. So the fact that this is elasticated is a really nice touch, as that will allow you to, you know, stretch it and compress it during the course of the run, depending on how heavy you are breathing or how much you have to extend your chest while you're running. So that is a really nice touch. Obviously as well, it does have the Apex Fitness logo running down the side, which again might be reflective, as well as this logo on the front may be reflective. I'm not too sure yet, but the main part is this back bit here for hopefully reflectiveness. As I said, you will find that out before I do. But yeah, it is a really nice band. As I mentioned, it's really easy. You just move this plastic bit up and down to tighten or loosen, and yeah, I really do like this band. Nice touch, as I keep mentioning, is the fact that it's elasticated. You do see some velcro-y kind of material for these waistbands, but as I mentioned, having it elasticated means that, you have all the adjustability you want over the course of your run. So we'll expand and contract with your chest and your torso, which is a really, really nice touch. Moving on to now the overview of this product, kind of just going back to the generic stuff and not diving as deep into all the different features. So if you go to Apex Fitness's website, link down in the description below, along with their Instagram, where you can give them a follow and look at all the different other products they have. They've only sent me out currently this running vest, so if you go to the Instagram down below, there's a link to the website. There's also a link to the website in the description, or on their Instagram you can see videos and pictures of this product and all their different products, so make sure to do so. But if you head to the website, go to the running vest, there is currently a sale on. It is usually €30 for this running vest, but it is now €25. Tax and shipping is all calculated at checkout, with next day delivery within Ireland, which is absolutely amazing. That was the case with this vest, so I do really appreciate Apex Fitness going out of their way to kind of retrieve that next day fitness. It's because, you know, they are a smaller brand compared to places like Amazon that have millions of people working for them, and sometimes they can't even get next day delivery out. So that is a really, really nice touch as well on Apex Fitness's behalf. As well, as I said, links all down in the description below. Kind of to wrap this review up of the Apex Fitness running vest, I want to just quickly go over the pros and cons. So pros, as I mentioned, all the features: the 2 pockets, the pocket for your phone, the breathability, the adjustable elasticated waistband, and the hopefully luminous logo on the back for running in the dark. As I mentioned before, I'm gonna come back to the sweat feature. They do have these breathability holes which work a charm, but as I mentioned previously when I was talking about the zip, it does have this kind of thick material. It's not a heavy material, but it's a thick material, and that's the thing about this running vest. It is really, really lightweight. You do not feel it at all when you're running. You don't feel your phone bouncing around. Everything is nice and secure once you tighten it to the tightness that fits best for your body type. It is a really, really nice weight, but due to this kind of thicker material, and you can feel it when you're squishing it a little bit or holding it in your hand, it's not heavy, it's just thick. That does kind of, you know, when I come home from my runs and I take this off and I have my t-shirt on, you can see the outline of sweat on your t-shirt. So not that that's a con, because that's inevitably gonna happen, but I feel like my body temperature is increased definitely when wearing this running vest, which is always going to happen, but I suppose it happens, so I kind of do put it down as a con, just because I don't want the guys over at Apex Fitness's head getting too big, because that is pretty much the only con I can find for this running vest. It is near perfect. Obviously there are some things that maybe could be improved if someone else was using it. Maybe they could find a flaw in it. That's the only thing I can feel. I do get quite warm in it. As I mentioned, it's not heavy, just the material is quite thick. So yeah, that's the only issue I could find with this Apex Fitness running vest. Overall, I really do appreciate Apex Fitness sending me out this running vest to use and review. Hopefully big things to come in the future with me and Apex Fitness. Guys, without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.